Josh Breider in the 608 this morning at a secondhand store that has really become a staple in the community.
Yes, Josh Breider live in Mazomanie with more on that story. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we're live at Second Chapter Resale. We've made our way into the book room right now. Katie Blair Shear, you can almost get lost in this room. There are a lot of books here.
There are. When we first opened this place, we had 127 boxes, and I'm talking, good-sized boxes full of books.
Wow.
Yes.
And over the last year during the pandemic, when the library shut down the road, you guys were a pretty important part of the community for that.
We pretty much did the book exchange like they do at the library. We didn't care if you brought in 3 books, you took out 3. If you needed a book, we didn't care. Just come in and get one. And
yeah, you can kind of get lost in here. And I mean, the book room is just one part of the store. If you want to give us a little tour of what all we have here, you kind of have a little bit of everything around here.
We do. Okay, so this is the clothing room. We also have lots and lots of bedding for anybody that needs bedding for camping. Please come see us. We have scrubs yet for the nurses. A little bit of everything back here.
Clothing has been pretty important, especially during the winter time. I know you guys have donated a lot.
Yes, we had 2 clothing racks outside, and we went through over 50 winter coats. Couldn't even tell you how many pairs of gloves and hats and stuff and winter boots we would just put out there. It was a come take. We didn't care what your situation was. If you needed a coat, come get it. Our firm belief was nobody should be cold.
Yeah, and one of your biggest things and why you started this after your mom is you believe everything has a second chance, right? And a lot of this stuff, 95% of it, you said, is donated from people in the community.
Exactly. The way we look at it, everything that comes in here has a second chapter of life. We couldn't call it second chance because there's so many different second chance organizations out there. And it just seemed fitting with all the books. I'm an avid book reader to go ahead and call it second chapter.
To be able to make a difference, especially during this time. Over the years, there have been different situations, especially with the flooding. I was out here covering at that time. You've been able to help out the community. And when you started this, what was the main mission in mind that got you to where you are today?
To help anybody out there that needs help. I, at one time, lived in a car. I believe I can't help anybody that way, but if I can keep clothes on somebody's back, that's important.
Well, hey, we love what you do, and we love that you welcomed us out here. Just keep that going. We love that positive spirit, guys. I tell you what, some of the items in here kind of brings me back to my childhood. I know my grandma always had the cookie jar out, and I was always sneaking into that. That was always one of the things that I was thinking of. And the other one that brings me back, too, is check out this vintage gravy boat. We always had these around the holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas time. So you'll find just about everything in here, which is pretty cool. It's one of those stores that you walk in and you don't know what you're going to find. So please check them out here. They are on Broadhead Street here in Mazomanie. I've got all of their details up on channel3000.com, guys. But just a very unique story on how they got started here, just why they've become such a staple here for the Mazo community over the last few years.
Amazing good stuff out of Mazomanie. I saw that window you found me earlier, too, Josh. Love it. Thank you very much for that peek this morning.